One of the things I want to talk to you about today is something that we all can relate to, something that at some point or another we've all struggled with. And that's the way we handle time. I want you to understand something deep in your spirit today, and that is this. Time is precious. I'm talking about the minutes that you have right now, the moments that are slipping through your fingers like sand. You can never get them back. Don't you dare let the clock run out without understanding the value of each second. Too many of us are spending our days distracted, wasting time on things that don't matter, on things that will not serve you, on things that do not add value to your purpose. And I need you to hear me today. Time waits for no one. It doesn't matter what you're going through. It doesn't matter how you feel. When there is pain in a certain area of your life, it will make your life better. It doesn't matter what happened to you yesterday or what you didn't get right last week. Time does not wait. You don't get a reset button. You don't get to hit pause on your life. The world keeps moving, the clock keeps ticking, and you've got to ask yourself, what am I doing with this precious gift that God has given me? Because I'm here to tell you, you can waste money and you can get it back. You can lose a job, you can lose a relationship, and you might be able to recover. But if you waste time, you cannot get that back. You can't rewind it. You can't rewind your 20S. You can't rewind your 30S. You can't rewind the years that you spent sitting around and waiting for things to happen. Time does not work like that. Time keeps going forward, and if you don't make the most of it, you're going to look back one day and realize you've wasted it. Now, I need you to catch this in your spirit. Time is not just a commodity. Time is your destiny. It is your future wrapped up in a moment. Your purpose is tied to time. What you do with your time determines what happens next in your life. If you're not careful, the wrong people, the wrong situations, the wrong mindsets will eat up your time like a thief in the night. You're wondering why you're stuck, why you feel like you're in the same place over and over again. It's because you're giving too much of your time to things that don't move you closer to your purpose. I need you to make a decision today. I'm talking about a decision that will change your life. You've got to decide that from this moment on, you will not waste any more time on what does not serve you. You will not waste time on negativity. You will not waste time on drama. You will not waste time on things that bring you down. You will not waste time with people who do not elevate you. I need you to get this in your spirit. If you want to walk in your purpose, you can't keep hanging around people who don't know where they're going. You've got to surround yourself with people who are walking in the same direction, with people who understand the value of time. Stop letting people pull you into their chaos and their confusion. Time is too precious to be wasted on nonsense. You've got to be intentional about how you spend it, intentional about where you're going, intentional about what you're doing. I need you to take inventory of your life. Where are you spending your time? Are you spending it on things that bring you closer to your purpose, or are you spending it on distractions that pull you away from it? What are you doing with the first few hours of your day? Are you sleeping through your destiny? Are you letting the first part of your day go by without even thinking? Time cannot be regained once it's gone. We must understand its value and use it wisely, as it is a crucial element in fulfilling our purpose and destiny. Avoid wasting time on distractions, negativity, or situations that don't serve your growth or purpose. Make intentional decisions about how you spend your time and invest it in what moves you forward. The people you associate with influence how you use your time. Surround yourself with those who are aligned with your goals and who encourage you to use your time wisely. Be proactive and evaluate how you spend each moment. Stop letting time slip away through indecision or inaction, and take charge of how you utilize your time to move closer to your purpose. Time is precious, and it's irreplaceable. We don't often stop to really think about it. We go through our daily lives, caught up in the hustle and bustle, unaware that the minutes, the seconds, are slipping away like grains of sand through our fingers. We get distracted by what's right in front of us, the demands of the day, the noise, the stress. We forget that we can never get back the time that has passed. Once it's gone, it's gone. And here's the truth. We don't know how much of it we have left. You might think you have forever, but the truth is, the only moment guaranteed to you is this one. Right here, right now. We often take time for granted, don't we? We act as if there's an endless supply, as though we can waste it without consequence. But time doesn't work that way. Time waits for no one. It moves forward relentlessly. It doesn't care about your excuses, your challenges, or your pain. It doesn't pause for you to catch up. Time is on a one-way path, and if you're not careful, it'll leave you behind. That's why you have to wake up and realize that every moment counts. Every minute you have is a gift. And how you use that gift determines the trajectory of your life. Think about it. How many times have you looked back on a week, a month, a year and thought, where did all that time go? And it's not like you didn't do things. It's not like you weren't busy. But the question is, were you busy with the right things? Were you using your time in a way that brought you closer to your goals, to your dreams, to your purpose? Or were you just passing time, letting the days drift by with no real direction, no real intention? When you don't value your time, it's easy to fall into this cycle. You get caught up in distractions. You get caught up in things that don't matter in the long run. And before you know it, weeks, months, even years have passed, and you haven't made any progress. You're stuck in the same place, feeling frustrated, wondering why you haven't moved forward. And the answer is simple: you weren't intentional with your time. Time is precious because it's finite. You can't buy more of it. You can't manufacture it. You can't hold on to it for later. All you have is what's in front of you, the present moment. And in this moment, you have the power to decide how you will use your time. Will you squander it on things that don't move you closer to your purpose? Or will you use it wisely to make progress, to grow, to improve, to evolve? Every day you wake up, you're given an opportunity to do something with your time. Every morning is a fresh start, a blank page. How will you fill that page? Will you fill it with distractions? Will you fill it with negativity, with things that drain your energy? Or will you fill it with purpose, with intentionality, with actions that align with your goals and your dreams? When you understand that time is precious, you start to think differently about how you use it. You begin to realize that your time is one of the most valuable resources you have. It's more valuable than money, more valuable than possessions, more valuable than anything you could ever accumulate. Because once time is gone, it's gone forever. You can lose your wealth and get it back. You can lose your health and recover. But you cannot get back the time you've lost. That's why it's so important to treat time with respect, to cherish it, to make every moment count. The way you use your time shapes your future. Every decision you make today impacts the person you become tomorrow. Every choice, every action, every moment you spend shapes your destiny. If you waste your time today, you're shaping a future of regret, of missed opportunities, of unfulfilled potential. But if you use your time wisely with purpose and intention, you're shaping a future of success, of growth, of fulfillment. You don't have to have it all figured out right now. You don't have to know every step of the journey, every detail of the plan, but you do have to start making better choices with your time. You do have to begin prioritizing what truly matters. You do have to start saying no to the things that drain you, to the things that hold you back. When you become intentional with your time, you change the entire course of your life. Being intentional means making deliberate decisions about how you spend each minute of your day. It's about looking at your life, evaluating what truly matters, and then taking action based on those priorities. It means saying no to distractions, to the things that don't serve you, and yes, to the things that move you closer to your purpose, your goals, and your dreams. Too many of us go through life like we're on autopilot, not paying attention to how we're spending our time, just letting it slip by without even realizing it. We get caught up in the busyness of life, thinking that being busy means we're being productive. But busyness is not the same as productivity. Just because you're constantly moving doesn't mean you're making progress. And just because you're filling your day with tasks doesn't mean you're actually accomplishing anything that moves you toward your goals. When you're intentional with your time, you're not just filling your day with random tasks or activities, you're making choices that align with your vision, your purpose, and your dreams. You're choosing what to focus on and what to let go of. You're creating a life where your actions, your time, and your energy are all aligned with your higher calling. This intentionality starts with knowing where you want to go. It starts with having a clear vision for your life, understanding your purpose, and setting goals that align with that purpose. You can't be intentional with your time if you don't have a clear direction. If you're not sure where you're going, how will you know what to focus on? If you're not sure what you want, how will you know what to say yes to, and more importantly, what to say no to? It's crucial to take the time to figure out what matters most to you. What are your deepest values? What are the things that truly light you up? What are the things that make you feel alive, that make you feel like you're living in alignment with your true self? When you can answer these questions, you found the key to intentional living. Once you know what matters most to you, you can start making choices that reflect those priorities. Every day becomes an opportunity to take action that moves you closer to your purpose. You begin to guard your time fiercely. You stop allowing people and things to hijack your energy and attention. You stop spending time on things that drain you, that hold you back, and that don't contribute to your growth. And you start saying yes to the things that feed your soul, that bring you closer to your goals, that help you grow. Being intentional with your time also means you stop procrastinating. We all know what it's like to put things off, to delay our goals, to keep telling ourselves we'll get to it tomorrow. But tomorrow never comes. And the more you put things off, the more you rob yourself of precious time. Procrastination is one of the greatest thieves of your time and energy. It keeps you stuck in a cycle of inaction, always waiting for the right moment or the perfect conditions to take action. But the truth is, the right moment will never come if you don't create it. You have to learn to take action now, even if it's imperfect. You have to learn to start where the people you surround yourself with have a direct impact on the way you use your time, the way you think, and the way you move through life. The energy, attitudes, and actions of those around you can either lift you higher or pull you down. It's a powerful truth that we often overlook. Who you allow into your circle can determine your success, your progress, and ultimately, your destiny. If you want to walk in purpose, you need to be around people who are walking in their purpose. If you want to level up in your life, you've got to align yourself with others who are doing the same. Purpose-driven people don't just exist. They create momentum, they inspire, they challenge you, and they help you become the best version of yourself. Surrounding yourself with people who are purpose-driven means that you're constantly exposed to energy that aligns with your own ambitions, your dreams, and your goals. Purpose-driven individuals don't waste time. They don't entertain distractions, negativity, or drama. They know that life is too short, time is too valuable, and opportunities are too precious to be caught up in things that do not matter. When you surround yourself with these kinds of people, they will not only keep you focused, but they'll also push you to become the person you were always meant to be. But here's the thing. Surrounding yourself with purpose-driven people doesn't just happen by chance. It requires intention. It requires discernment. You have to choose who you spend your time with, who you allow to influence your thoughts and actions. Not everyone you meet is aligned with your purpose. Not everyone who crosses your path is going to encourage you to grow. Some people will drain your energy, distract you from your goals, and pull you away from your vision. And if you're not careful, you can find yourself caught in relationships that hinder you rather than help you. That's why you've got to be intentional about who you spend your time with. You can't just let anyone into your life. You have to assess whether the people around you are contributing to your personal growth and progress. Are they inspiring you? Are they pushing you to be better? Are they challenging you to elevate your thinking, your habits, your mindset? Or are they keeping you stuck in a place of complacency, feeding you negativity, and distracting you from your true purpose? Purpose-driven people will never allow you to settle for less than your best. They will speak life into you. They will help you see the potential in yourself that you might not even recognize yet. They will hold you accountable to your own dreams and goals, and they will encourage you to rise up when you fall. There's power in having people who understand the value of time and the importance of purpose, because their energy and their actions will challenge you to take your own life seriously. They will not let you waste your time on things that don't matter. Instead, they will inspire you to focus, to take action, and to keep pushing forward, even when it feels hard. But here's the flip side of this. Not everyone in your life is going to be purpose-driven, and that's okay. It's important to understand that not everyone is in the same place or at the same level of growth as you are. Some people might be in a season where they are still figuring things out. Others may be caught in a mindset of negativity or fear. And while you can offer encouragement and support, you cannot allow their energy to drag you down. You cannot allow their lack of purpose to keep you from walking in yours. This doesn't mean you should cut people off or isolate yourself. But it does mean you need to be wise about the relationships you invest in. If you want to be purpose-driven, you have to prioritize the people who help you stay focused, the people who inspire you to move forward, and the people who are genuinely committed to their own personal growth. It's important to create a circle that aligns with where you're going, not just where you are right now. You have to surround yourself with those who are already living the life you want to live, those who have the mindset and the habits you wish to cultivate, because they will help you grow in ways you never could alone. When you begin to surround yourself with purpose-driven individuals, you begin to adopt a different perspective on life. You start to see time as something sacred, something that must be used wisely. You begin to think about your goals with more clarity and urgency. And you begin to realize that every single day is an opportunity to move closer to your purpose. Purpose-driven people understand that you don't get time back once it's gone, so they make the most of every single moment. They take their dreams seriously, and they take their time seriously. And when you surround yourself with that kind of energy, it becomes contagious. The people you choose to walk with have the power to elevate your thinking. They challenge your limits, push you to think bigger, and show you what's possible when you align your time, your energy, and your focus with your purpose. Purpose-driven people aren't afraid to dream big. They aren't afraid to take risks. They aren't afraid to fail because they know that failure is just a stepping stone to success. When you're in their company, you can't help but think bigger and aim higher. They show you what's possible when you align your life with intention and purpose. But it's not just about finding the right people. It's also about becoming that person. If you want to attract purpose-driven individuals into your life, you first have to become one yourself. You have to start living with purpose. Start living with intention. When you align your actions with your vision, you naturally begin to attract those who are walking the same path. Purpose-driven people are drawn to other purpose-driven people because they understand the importance of staying aligned with what matters most. If you want people who are focused, driven, and motivated to succeed, you have to become that same kind of person. You have to make the decision to live with intention, to prioritize your time, and to take consistent action toward your dreams. Surrounding yourself with purpose-driven people also requires a willingness to let go of relationships that are not serving you. This can be one of the hardest things to do. But sometimes it's taking control of your time is one of the most powerful decisions you can make. It's the act of stepping into the driver's seat of your own life and choosing how you will spend each moment, each hour, each day. Time, once it's gone, is never coming back. It doesn't matter how much wealth you accumulate or how many people you know. If you waste time, you can't recover it. You might regret lost opportunities, but you can never rewind to capture those moments. And that's why you have to take control of your time now before it slips through your fingers. So many of us feel like time controls us. We look at our schedules, our to-do lists, and it feels like we're constantly racing against the clock. It feels as if we're always running behind, always playing catch-up, never really in control of the course of our day. But the truth is, we are the ones who allow this to happen. We are the ones who allow the distractions, the chaos, and the demands of others to dictate our time. We let the noise of the world drown out our purpose, and we let our time slip away without being intentional about how we use it. When you take control of your time, you stop letting outside forces dictate what you do. You stop being reactive and start being proactive. Instead of responding to every demand placed on you, you begin to shape your day according to your goals and priorities. You learn to say no to things that do not align with your purpose, and you become deliberate in how you spend your energy. Taking control of your time starts with understanding that your time is your most valuable resource. More than money, more than material possessions, your time is what allows you to create the life you want. You cannot create anything of significance without investing time. Whether it's building your career, working on personal growth, or nurturing relationships, everything requires time. And when you don't control your time, you allow others or circumstances to take away what you need to fulfill your dreams. The first step in taking control of your time is acknowledging where your time is going. So many of us go through our days without a clear picture of how we're spending our hours. We wake up in the morning, check our phones, get caught in the whirlwind of our daily responsibilities, and then suddenly the day is gone. We look back and wonder, where did the time go? The answer is simple. We weren't mindful of it. We didn't monitor it. We didn't guard it. That's why it's so important to track your time. For 1 week, track every hour, every activity. Write down what you're doing, who you're spending time with, how you're feeling after a week. Take a step back and look at how much time you're spending on things that are aligned with your goals and how much time is spent on things that don't matter. Are you spending time scrolling through social media, watching TV, or dealing with distractions that are pulling you away from your true purpose? Or are you investing time in building your dreams, focusing on your personal growth, and moving forward in your journey? Once you understand how your time is being spent, you can start to take control. Begin by eliminating the distractions that aren't helping you grow. Say no to the things that drain your energy and take away from your ability to focus on what's important. This may mean saying no to certain social obligations, cutting down on time spent on non-productive activities, or setting boundaries with people who constantly demand your attention. Saying no to me is saying no to 11 million friends, the deal I have, the contract I have. Remember, every time you say yes to something that doesn't align with your goals, you are saying no to your own progress. Taking control of your time also means learning to prioritize. Not all tasks are created equal. Some tasks move you closer to your goals, while others are merely distractions or obligations that do not serve your bigger vision. The key to taking control of your time is identifying what's most important and giving it your full attention. This means putting your energy into high-impact activities that align with your purpose, while letting go of the things that aren't contributing to your progress. To prioritize effectively, you must learn to distinguish between urgency and importance. There are things that seem urgent, emails, phone calls, meetings, but that doesn't mean they are the most important. Often we get caught up in responding to the urgent demands of the day, and we end up neglecting the things that are truly important. Learning to prioritize means recognizing the difference between the two and focusing your time and energy on the tasks that will move you forward in life. Another aspect of taking control of your time is setting boundaries. Boundaries are essential for protecting your time and energy. Without boundaries, you leave yourself open to constant interruptions, distractions, and demands from others. You might find yourself saying yes to every request, every favor, every obligation until you have no time left for yourself. Setting boundaries means knowing when to say no, when to walk away from something, and when to protect your time. It's not selfish, it's necessary. Your time is a precious resource. And if you allow everyone to take from it, you will have nothing left for yourself. It's also important to recognize the role of self-discipline in taking control of your time. This is where many people struggle. We know what we should be doing, but we often lack the discipline to actually do it. Self-discipline is the ability to make choices that align with your long-term goals, even when it's difficult in the moment. It means pushing through distractions, resisting the temptation to procrastinate, and sticking to your schedule. Self-discipline is not about being perfect. It's about staying consistent, even when you don't feel like it. It's about creating habits that support your purpose and showing up every day to do the work, even when it's challenging. One powerful tool for taking control of your time is the use of a calendar or planner. When you plan your day, you're giving yourself a roadmap for how to spend your time. A well-organized schedule ensures that you stay on track and don't waste time trying to figure out what to do next. It's essential to schedule your time based on your priorities. Block out time for the things that are most important to you, whether it's working on your business, spending time with loved ones, or engaging in personal development activities. By scheduling your time intentionally, you eliminate the need to make decisions on the fly. You already know what you need to do and when you need to do it. But it's not just about filling up your calendar with tasks. It's about balancing your schedule to include time for rest, for self-care, and for reflection. Taking control of your time isn't about overworking yourself or burning out. It's about being efficient with the hours you have, while also ensuring that you take care of your mind, body, and spirit. Make time for the things that recharge you, that give you energy, and that help you stay focused and motivated. Taking control of your time means creating a life that feels balanced, purposeful, and fulfilling. One of the most important factors in taking control of your time is understanding that not all time is created equal. Time is often measured by how much you accomplish, but real success is about how much you invest in the right things. It's not just about being busy, it's about being productive in ways that matter. When you take control of your time, you stop letting life happen to you and start creating the life you want to live. You begin to make conscious choices about how to spend your time, and in doing so, you unlock your true potential. Time is the one resource that you can never replace. Once it's gone, it's gone. And if you want to live a life of purpose, a life that fulfills your deepest desires and ambitions, you have to take control of it. You have to take ownership of your time, guard it fiercely, and make sure that every moment counts. Time is the foundation upon which everything is built. Take control of it, and you will build a life that is powerful, fulfilling, and aligned with your true purpose.